on the show. It's the Philadelphia Phillies taking on the San Francisco Giants. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. About to get started here on the hill here today, Alex Cobb.
Well, this guy has the ability to command the game. He's got to limit damage, make his pitches, and avoid that big inning. If he can work around that, he can give a quality start, hand this off to the bullpen later on, and put his team in a position to win a game.
Trey Turner at the plate.
Leading off for the Phillies, the shortstop, Trey Turner.
The pitch. Out to short. No throw. He's safe at first.
Boog, that's staying within his game right there. I mean, this speedster gets the infield single, and now he's on base to possibly do some damage. I love seeing what guys like this can do to disrupt the game once they get in a position to do so.
Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. Now a screamer into the outfield. And that's a base hit. And now runners at the corners, nobody out.
Batting third, the catcher,
JT Realmuto steps in. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. A 3-run homer, and just like that, they're out front. It's 3-0.
So impressive. You have to have such a clear and direct path to the baseball on a split finger, that location inside part of the plate. Did a tremendous job of staying inside of it and keeping that ball fair.
Derek Hall stands in for the Phillies. Line to left and makes the grab. Then there's one down. And time now for the Phillies lineup. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience singing.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These guys have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent, and you always seem to...
Lays out, but he can't squeeze it, and he beats it. That's a hit. Great try there.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Man at first with one gone. This is Bryson Stott. This is another guy capable of hitting tape measure home runs. And that one fouled off. Left-hand batter waits. That misses the zone. Ball one. Hit on the ground, might be two. Estrada. Awesome play there.
batting seventh, the third baseman, Alec Bohm.
And now it's Alec Bohm. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. That one clubbed out towards left center. That'll be extra bases. Run comes in from second, and it's 4-0. And in at second with an RBI double.
Comes through with the RBI. As soon as that one shot off his barrel, he was thinking extra bases. Really nice job of getting the bat out front, but not hooking around it or rolling over it. Just kept the swing on plane and smoked that thing into the gap.
Man at second here with 2 away. Jake Cade digs in now. And a foul ball. And the pitch. Swings and pulls it foul to the right side. Boom. Stands at second with 2 gone. The 0-2. On the ground, and it goes just foul.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out, get as much as you can, give him one of those tough innings where it's going to be hard for him to recover in the next one.
And a swing and a miss, and that's that. So it's 4 runs, 5 hits, no errors, and 1 left. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. It's the Phillies 4 and the Giants coming up. Welcome back. And on the hill, Taijuan Walker. What do we have on him?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today. Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
And the 0-1. Bounce to the left side. Zips it to first. 1 gone, bottom half of the first. Take a look at the lineup. See, they got their work cut out for them. Down a busload already in this one.
And a manager does not want to see his hitters going to the plate swinging like it's a home run derby. He wants guys to put together quality at-bats, play the game that you've been playing and that you've been taught to play with this organization, and go out there and move the line. If you do that, you're going to score some runs. Maybe you don't win this ball game, but at least you have some momentum to carry into the next one.
The 0-1. Swing and a miss as he was late.
This is a very important inning here. After scoring all those runs, you want your pitcher to come out and just mow them down. The offense has worked hard. It's shut down inning time.
That hits the dirt. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. One down, base is empty. That one missed.
It's a good take.
To the right side, and that chance handled. Over to first, and 2 quick outs in the bottom of the first here tonight.
The third baseman, Wilmer.
2 outs, base is empty. And now it's Wilmer Flores. This guy is an elite level hitter, especially considering contact and just the ability to hit for average. What you really like, though, stays in against those righties, and that's not so easy as a right-handed batter. The 0-1. And that's down and away.
There's some players, for whatever reasons, they seem to just face a slew of right-handed pitchers, and their comfort level increased so much that they'd actually prefer to face that same side thrower in a tough situation.
The next pitch misses. 2 balls and a strike. Yeah, most guys struggle against the same side, whether it's left on left or right on right, and this guy's an exception. Turner with the throw to first, and that'll do it. Nothing doing there for San Francisco. They're down 4-0. Top of the second, here's Christian Pache. You talk about the power and the speed together.
Well, we knew he was going to be a stud just coming up, making his way through the minor leagues, and quickly at this level, an impact player.
Out to short, Crawford. Sends it across to first. 1 up, 1 down.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Trey Turner.
So the Philly batting order turns over. Trey Turner, the next to hit, reached on an infield single his first time.
Let's go, Giants!
That one's in there, 0-1. Turner had a really good college career at NC State. He went to the 2013 College World Series and led all of college baseball with 55 stolen bases that season. Pretty incredible. Gary Simmons has the plate duty in this one.
Well, with Simmons, it's not always your standard strike zone, Boog. It kind of gives a little extra in some parts of the zone and then can be tighter in others. But I think the important thing is he doesn't get labeled as inconsistent, so you got to stay ready up there.
This one high in the air to left center. This looks like extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. Around second now as they still don't have it. He's not stopping. On his way home. Throw home, not in time. The run scores. And the lead is up to 5.
Well, they call it one of the most exciting plays in baseball for a reason, Boog. Always fun to see an inside the Parker. And, man, he was flying out of the box. And I think that by the time he was getting to second, he had it in his mind to go all the way. That's just great hustle from start to finish.
So digging in now for Philadelphia, Kyle Schwarber singled and scored his first time. Foul ball. Here's the 0-1. On the ground right side. The throw to first. Schwarber out on the play.
Now batting, catcher, JT.
2 outs, base is empty. JT Realmuto getting ready to hit. He's already homered in this game. That's in there. And it's 0-1. And that one is lifted in the air. And it falls. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
When you pop a ball up like that, you don't expect it to get you a knock too often. But right there, somehow he got it to drop in behind first base, and that's where no one could get to it.
So man aboard. Derek Hall stands in for the Phillies. And first offering is fouled off. Realmuto, the runner at first with 2 gone. Cobb checks the runner. Realmuto back in there. Another throw over. And he's back again. Again to first. And once again, he's back in safely. And here it comes. Lace to right center, base hit. Around second is Realmuto. Here comes Realmuto around third. He will score. It's 6-0. Thought about third, but back to second safely.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. What a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Here comes the manager out of the Giants dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Alex Cobb is done, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with a new pitcher after this break. Anthony DeSclafani will take over here.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now. There's a swing and a drive. And gone. Nick Castellanos goes deep, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 8-0.
Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
Now here is Bryson Stott. Next offering is fouled back. And the 0-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The 0-2. Got him swinging. It's a 4-run inning as a result of 2 homers. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Phillies 8 and the Giants nothing. We head to the bottom of the second, and now it's the Giants DH, Jock Peterson.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some guys. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse, go after hitters and get quick outs. This is one of those times when you want to be aggressive, go ahead and pitch to contact. Let the defense work behind you. You've got a nice, comfortable lead. Don't try to be too fine.
Owen Chu now gets a piece and stays alive. Here's the 0-2. Down the right field line. That's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Batting fifth, the center fielder,
Mike Yastrzemski up here. In there for strike 1. That misses off the outside edge. And that one almost got him. Runner at first with no outs here. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Man at first, Tyro Estrada, the next Giant to hit. First offering, and it just misses. Peterson stands at first with one out. And there's a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
That's through there for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The 1-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts. So they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
Here's Crawford now. Open stance on that left side. Taijuan Walker, a sneakerhead, saying he's got over 1,000 pairs of sneakers.
Are we serious with over 1,000 pairs of sneakers? He's like you. How many do you have?
Not 1,000. And a foul ball left side. Brandon Crawford, a player who has been a stalwart at shortstop for the San Francisco Giants, helped them win World Series in 2012 and 2014. And he comes from a line of Giants fans. His parents, Mike and Lynn, they had Giant season tickets. They took Brandon to game. And a swing and a miss down on strikes. And that is that. So the Giants leave one. And they're on the short end of an 8-0 score. Top half of the third inning. And now for the Phillies, Alec Bohm.
Alec Bohm.
DeSclafani back to work. Bohm getting to start at third, hitting 7th in today's lineup, a former first-round pick back in 2018. Here comes the 0-1. Snags the liner back to the mound. And one away in the top of the third.
The left fielder, number 44, Jake Cave.
Here's Jake Cave now. He's 0 for 1. Cave measures 6 feet even, 200 pounds, and he found his way onto the team after being claimed off waivers. And first offering is fouled off. DeSclafani measures 6 feet 2 inches, 32 years old, and he was a 6th-round draft pick back in 2011. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. Right-handed reliever. High in the air, out to right. Gone! That'll fire up the dugout, and they add to their lead. It's 9-0.
He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrists to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run.
Pache in the box with one away as he takes ball 1. 0 for 1, he grounded out in his first at bat. Pache, 24 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. This one lifted in the air, left field. Sable squeezes it, 2 down.
Where do you even begin with the talent we've seen from the Dominican Republic? Vladdy, Big Papi, Pedro, the list goes on and on.
So the lineup flips over. Trey Turner with a chance now. He's already homered here in this one. And fouled off.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
2 down, nobody on. This one in the air, center field. Drops into the glove, and that's the inning. The Phillies get one by way of the long ball. It's now 9-0. Major League Baseball is on the show. Bottom of the inning, and now Blake Sabol. Singy, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He is the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field. Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
The catcher,
Roberto Perez standing in. And first offering is fouled off. Good eye right there. And now 2-1. And now 2-2.
2-2 the count.
In the dirt. Real Muto to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Well, that splitter out of the hand, it just sort of jumps on you, and your interpretation is, here comes a fastball again. Well, it never really reaches because the bottom falls out of it and you swing over the top, and that's why they call it a split finger fastball, because it looks like a four-seamer.
So here's Wade now. And first offering is fouled off. The wide to kick the pitch. And that's outside. Singy, Taijuan Walker originally drafted in the first round by the Mariners back in 2010, and a guy who's put together a very solid career. He was an all-star with the Mets in 2021. Him looking, that's a strikeout. Giants go down quietly. Steep hill to climb. It's a 9-0 deficit. And welcome back. Start of the fourth. Here's the Phillies DH, Kyle Schwarber. The right-hander back to work. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1. Chris, one cool nugget on Kyle Schwarber. He has homered in every type of playoff series. A wild card game, a wild card series, a division series game, a league championship series game, and in a World Series. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. And now it is JT Realmuto. In there, and it's 0-1. The wind and the pitch. In the air to left center. Makes the grab after a long run. And there are 2 down.
As good as he's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand, you cannot hang a breaking ball right there. Lucky it stayed in the ballpark.
Derek Hall stands in for the Phillies. 1 for 2. And a foul ball. The 0-1. That one lifted to left. Sable makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia, but they still hold a 9-0 lead. Ready to go, bottom 4. Michael Conforto will climb in.
The right fielder, Michael.
And the pitch. And first offering is fouled off. The pitch. Out to short. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. He doesn't have a throw, and they don't get the out. Here's the third baseman, Wilmer Flores. He's 0 for 1.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
And first offering is fouled off. And the righty deals. And that one ripped into right. Castellanos makes the grab, 1 down.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Jock Peterson.
Here's Jack Peterson, and he's already singled in this game. And that one fouled off. Conforto, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Next offering misses, and it's 1-1.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
And the pitch. Out towards left center. Pops over the wall, and that's an automatic double.
Off the bat, I thought they were going to score their first run of the game, and that feels like a tough break. But look at the bright side. Really good contact at the plate, and now they're working with not just 1, but 2 runners in scoring position, so they'd love another base hit right here.
Here comes Mike Yastrzemski to the plate, and that's in there for strike 1. Next offering misses down and away. 1 down, runners at second and third. Going to count 1 and 2.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, Boog, I'll tell you, when he goes to look at the video of that pitch, he's going to want to punch himself. That slider had hit me written all over it, and clearly he just got a little too excited and was out in front. Tell you what, when you get a pitch like that, you cannot miss it. Those have a chance to go a long way.
Estrada, the next to hit, takes ball 1. 2 outs, 2 in scoring position. There's a strike.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
And now 2-1 after that missed inside. The pitch. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to.
Well, got to pause on that thought, as that'll do it for the inning. Giants leave a couple, and they're down 9-0. Back here at the ballpark, we go to the top of the fifth. Leading off, Nick Castellanos.
Nick Castellanos.
The wind to the pitch. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these Phillies, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. Everything seems to be clicking, and the 6 extra base hits in the game kind of tells you everything you need to know. They're not getting fooled up there at all.
1-1.
Next pitch misses way outside. He swings and hits a fly ball center field. Yastrzemski should have this one. Makes the grab, one away.
The batter, number 5, second baseman.
So up next, Bryson Stott. Great speed and great power. A great athlete, quite simply. And first offering is fouled off.
When you have a real athletic player and who's able to do the baseball mechanical things really well, look out, because the sky's the limit on that potential.
And strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Oh, and 2 now.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. 2 gone.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there, and I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in, kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to whereas you can't get your hands through and the barrel to it, and not much you can do unless you recognize the spin early and you spit on it.
Boom, at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one. Center field, Yastrzemski coming in on it. Pulls it in on the run. And that is that. 3 up, 3 down for him there. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Phillies 9 and the Giants nothing. Welcome back. John Shambi with my buddy Chris Singleton. It's set to get us started. Bottom 5. Brandon Crawford. Here comes a pitch. There's a strike. You know, Brandon Crawford made his big league debut May 27th, 2011 at Milwaukee, and he hit a grand slam in his big league debut.
No, one thing I've always admired about him is his ability to handle left-handed pitching. Stays in the big part of the field and just has a nice swing path. Stays in the zone a long time.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. Picks up strikeout number 7. So digging in,
Now
Blake Sable.
The left fielder, Blake Sable.
First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
On the ground, right side. Stott over to first in time. Home half of the 5th inning, moving along. 2 quick outs.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Roberto Perez, the next Giant to hit. In there for strike 1.
Not what he's looking for there in the 0-0 count. Looks like he wants the ball down in the zone.
The 0-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. And welcome back. Top six. And digging in for Philadelphia, Jake Cave.
Jake Cave.
And the right-hander back to work. That one ripped. And out of here. Another homer. And they tack one on the board. It's 10-0. That's their 5th homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Christian Pache stands in for the Phillies. Next pitch is popped up. Crawford makes the grab. One down.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Here's Turner now. Chris, Trey Turner's turned into one of the best all-around players in the game. You think speed with Trey Turner, but a guy who impacts the game with his slug as well. And a foul ball.
Yeah, he's kind of a thin, wiry guy, but packs some punch with the bat. But I got to say, the speed does jump out, and it's on both sides of the ball where he can change the game.
The next offering misses, and that is ball one. And that's through there for a strike. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. 2 out. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Schwarber stands in now and watches strike one. The wind of the pitch. That one out to right. Schwarber out of the play. And that will end the inning. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now 10-zip. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Bottom of the 6th inning. Stepping in, Lamont Wade Jr.
The first baseman, Lamont Wade
And a pitch. Wade, 29 years old, and he was a 9th-round draft pick back in 2015. Pitch misses. 1-1. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
And here is Michael Conforto. On the outside corner, strike one.
0-1 for count.
Left-hand hitter waits. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Just a mid-90s challenge fastball right
Now
there. Not
batting,
much to
third
it. And I'm
baseman,
sure he'd love another swing at it because it was in a very hittable location. Those are the swings where you can sometimes start to question yourself as a hitter and say, how did I miss that? But you know what happens.
Swings here and blasts one left field. That ball's carrying. And that one is out of here. Wilmer Flores provides the power. And they cut into the deficit. It's 10-2.
Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
And Jack Peterson stands in. In there, and it's 0-1. Plenty of offense in this one, Singy. I guess you'd say kind of what we expected, though.
Well, this was a game, looking at the pitching matchup, where you expected offense to score, and not as lopsided as this. But, yeah, you definitely expected to see some offense coming up.
Still only one out here in the inning. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. So he's gotten deep into this game.
Now batting.
And at least so far, not showing a ton of signs of fatigue. 2 outs, base is empty. Mike Yastrzemski, the next Giant to hit, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Swings through that one. 0-1.
Just a bit tardy there. Not sure if he had a hard time picking it up out of the hand or if he was sitting off speed.
Now this is in the air down the line. Castellanos gets under it. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat. When the Giants go deep, it's bye-bye, baby. It's now a 10-2 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. So the Giants with a new pitcher on the hill, Jacob Junis. He has a great slider with tons of movement.
Now pitching for the Giants, number 34, Jacob Junis.
And up to the plate is JT Realmuto.
The catcher, JT Realmuto.
The pitch. And first offering is fouled off. Righty to the plate. That one misses. And now it's even 1-1. Action in the San Francisco bullpen. Scott Alexander preparing to come on if needed. Rogers getting cranked up as well. The 1-1. In the air, out towards left center. Racing, makes the catch. 1 away.
The batter, the first baseman,
Derek Hall will hit next. 1 for 3. He dives, but he can't make the catch. Not in time. He's safe. Here's Nicholas Castellanos. That's in there for strike one. Righty delivers. And it's strike two. Oh and 2 now. Ripped on a line to center. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down.
The batter, number 5, second baseman, Bryson.
Man at first. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Bryson Stott. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Next one misses, and the count even 1-1. Called strike right there. On the ground to first. Dives, and he can't hang on. That leaves him without a throw, and that leaves them with runners at first and second.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Didn't try to do too much with it, just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with guys trying to launch and hit home runs, but sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
Boom in the box now. No balls and a strike. Yo one. Ground ball left side. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. He decides to eat it, and the bases are now loaded.
Now batting, left fielder, Jake Cave.
And now for the Phillies, Jake Cave looking for his 3rd home run of the game.
Yeah, he blasted his 2nd of the game in the 6th inning. This guy looks like he's playing on beginner mode in this one.
Beginner mode is where it's at, Chris. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
When the skipper calls down to the bullpen, he's expecting the guy to come in and get outs. So far, not getting what he was hoping for.
Hall, the runner at third. Stop over at second. Boom. At first, 2 out of the inning. Wade makes the play, and it's out number 3. So they load the bases, but leave them stranded. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Phillies 10 and the Giants 2. Out of the bullpen for the Phillies, Junior Marte.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
And here comes. In the air, left field, down the line.
Trying to steal a first pitch strike with the breaking ball right there, but he was all over it in the box. Kind of sets up an interesting at-bat the rest of the way. A little chess match here.
Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now.
2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. And the 0-2. In the air, right field. Castellanos gets under it. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. 1 up, 1 down.
The batter, number 35. Shortstop, Brandon.
Here's Brandon Crawford.
Crawford.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
That's a
Next
ball.
offering is down low. 1-0. Brandon Crawford, a kid who grew up a Giants fan. His dad had season tickets at Candlestick Park and then at, what was it initially, Pac Bell Park.
Ball
Next
two.
pitch misses. Now 2-0.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
There's a strike.
Nasty 2-0 slider there for a strike. That tells you he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch.
Kicks and deals.
Ball
And the
three.
slider just misses. Right through there for a strike.
Full count.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
No, they've had a great plan of attack for him tonight. I mean, finding all the holes in
Number
his
two,
swing and his
number two.
approach, just frustrating for him up there. You strike out a guy 3 times in a game, I think that guy's got to go back and really study some video with his hitting coach, figure out how they're beating him, make this adjustment really quick because word will get around the league in a hurry.
Sable in the box here lets that one go for a ball. In for a strike, and it's 1-1. On the ground right side, and that's just foul. High fly ball down the left field line. Cave makes the catch, and that'll do it. Giants are down 1-2-3, and the deficit stays at 8. It's 10-2. Ready to begin the 8th. Here's the center fielder, Christian Pache.
Christian Pache.
Junis back to work. And it's fouled away. The 0-1. This ball's chopped on the ground, and he grabs it foul. Here's the 0-2. And now 1-2. Got it by him for the K.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. The 0-1. Line to right, and that'll be a base hit.
Now batting, designated hitter, Kyle.
And now the DH, Kyle Schwarber. That one's in there, 0-1. and it's quickly 0-2 on the designated hitter. Turner over at first with one away. Next pitch is inside, and that's ball one. And down on strikes. That's out number 2.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Real Muto in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. Move to first. Turner back in standing. Junis picks over, and he's back standing. Going 2 now. Struck him out looking. Phillies strand 1, and the lead stays at 8. It's 10-2. Back here at the ballpark, ready for the bottom of the 8th. Here's the catcher, Roberto Perez.
Roberto Perez.
The pitch. Good eye right there.
Counts 1-0.
Hard hit left side. Turner with the throw to first. And a quick out, number 1.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
Here's Lamont Wade Jr.
Really good piece of hitting last time, going to the opposite field.
Smash to the left side. Turner with the throw to first. And a couple of quick outs.
The right fielder, number 8, Michael Conforto.
The batter will be Michael Conforto. Liner, base hit. And that extends the inning.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. That ball was drilled 106 off the bat, and that's the kind of feedback that tells you you're right where you want to be with your swing mechanics.
And up next for San Francisco, Wilmer Flores. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Just off the inside edge. Next offering is in for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Conforto leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Kicks and fires. Stays alive. Next pitch is downstairs. And down on strikes he goes. Third out, and that ends the frame. This one pretty well decided at this point. Through 8 full, it's the Phillies 10 and the Giants 2. All set to start the 9th in this one. And now Derek Hall.
Derek Hall.
The wind to kick the pitch. On the ground, right side. Estrada tosses to first, and they get the leadoff man in the ninth.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
And digging in for Philadelphia, Nick Castellanos. Popped up. Estrada makes the grab. 2 down.
The batter, number 5, second baseman, Bryson.
2 outs, base is empty. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Bryson Stott. Pretty amazing athlete this guy is. Power and speed, quite a threat. I mean, you're talking about someone that can steal you a bag and go deep. Bo Jackson, anyone? 2 outs.
He's like Mike Trout. You figure whatever you put in his hand, whether it's a bat, whether it's a golf club, whether it's a basketball, he can do it and get it done. And a rare talent, so much fun to watch.
The 0-2. Goes down looking. Welcome back. Now it's the DH, Jock Peterson.
The designated hitter, Jock.
The right-hander back to work. And that one pulled foul. And the right-hander deals. And that one wrapped foul. And he deals. And a good eye there.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. And a pitch. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. The wind and the pitch. Fouls it off. Still 1-2.
5 foul balls in this at bat so far, and these guys are going head to head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet.
Good job to fight that one off. Right-handed reliever. On the ground to first. And he handles it himself for the out.
The center fielder, number 5, Mike.
And up next for the Giants, Mike Yastrzemski. In there, and it's 0-1.
Now, this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
Next offering is in for a strike. The punch out there, 2 away now.
Well, he throws him with a great fastball right on the corner. It's kind of like bowling when you think the ball's going to get into the gutter, and somehow it just hangs onto that edge and knocks down a pin. Well, he got the outside corner of the plate and got that called third strike.
One out left for the Giants. Thairo Estrada digs in now. in there for strike one. And a pitch. And there's a ball.
1 ball, 1 strike.
High fly ball out into left center field. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Phillies slug their way to a win in this one.
Well, I'm not sure if he expected to get 9 outs in this one, but he had the gas in the tank to get it done. Kind of a throwback save for this guy today, but helps the team get the win. As you can see, they're pretty happy about it, and they're celebrating his performance in this one.
10-2 the final in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Philadelphia Phillies, 10 runs, 15 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Giants, 2 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. The winning pitcher is Taijuan Walker. The loss goes to Alex Cobb. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 31 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.